One Tower Chimps Corvus. By now, you've probably seen the absurdity that is Corvus, such as the $1,200 Chimps run that only used Dart Monkey plus Corvus. And now that made me curious to do a run of my own to see just how difficult that achievement is. Okay, not necessarily a $1,200 part, but the fact that you can pretty much 1 TC with Corvus, minus the starting cash that you need to start him with. But that is why you see in this game here, I have 1,100 to start. That is the amount of cash that you have in 2-player co-op chimps. So we're essentially going to simulate a 2-player co-op chimps game in Challenge Editor. Obviously, it'll play out much different because of the lack of lag in co-op. But take this as a proof of concept, I suppose. So far, I haven't seen a full run of anyone doing this yet. Not only that, but the initial runs where the quote-unquote 1TC was accomplished with was done in version 40.0. For the most part, though, Corvus technically got buffed in 40.1, but I want to say for the purposes of this 1TC run here that it's kind of a wash. Again, I'll just show you all the changes on screen. Obviously, what will help us a lot is the overload soaking through layers, but now that Pierce limit change to Frostbound and Repel will definitely hurt, as long as maybe the Pierce nerf to Ancestral Might, which is going to be very key to this run. You'll see why soon. Also, a couple more things here. For now, I'm going to try my best to see if I can actually do the 1TC without putting money into Corvus. This is pretty hard because in order for this to work, you need to pretty much maximize like the amount of mana and nourishment that you're going to get. I heard somewhere that you're missing approximately 160,000 XP to get level 20 in Corvus. And I'm going to just say right now, you need to get level 20 Corvus by round 95, or else you are dead. If you don't have level 20 Corvus by 95, just kiss the run goodbye. But yeah, that 160k XP translates to approximately, I don't know, 80 nourishments. So frankly, the only difference between a 1TC run and a run where you don't spend money at all is round 6 to 95, where you just try to maximize your mana management. I will make no promises if I can pull this off or not, but I'm gonna just give it one shot, one opportunity. With that said, early game's pretty simple. Just stuff Corvus at the front. Use the Soul Harvest off cooldown, although I try to wait for as many balloons in range as possible, so sometimes I don't use it up immediately. It'll be a lot easier once we have the Dark Shift. Also, for this round, I think I'll use the Soul Barrier. That's less mana than the Camo, so I could save some mana that I could just turn into XP. Oh right, and for purple rounds, remember? We can't pop purples, aside from the Soul Harvest. So we are actually going to have to use the 180 on Trample this round. Technically, Corvus' Haunt does work on it, but yeah, there's no way there's enough time to get all those purples there. All good, all good. And then for leads here, the cheapest thing is probably Spear, right? Yep. A one-time Spear for 100 mana, and that's it. With more purples this round, I think I might tank this. So I will lose mana from the purples that leak, but I still think that's less mana cost than using Trample. And then I'll just use Vision this round while the mana barrier's off cooldown. And this round would be a mana barrier round, but I did testing already, and the greens are too spaced apart, sadly. So we'll have to spend the 170. And then for this round here, I think I will just mana. Yep, 77. Mana that I lose plus 40 is less than 170. I think we're starting to get to a point where nourishment is getting really damn close to Pierce capping, or mana capping, rather. You really need that recovery soon. That's level 10, by the way, that we unlock it to get nourishment faster. Right now it's on a pretty hefty cooldown. I think for mob here, maybe Ember is good. I don't know how good the mob damage is, but we don't have Storm yet, sadly. I think the mob's gonna pop pretty early. Yep, I'd say it's a fair play. Please pop. Harvest, nice. Insta-kills. Alright, and repeat after me. Nourishment, use Soul Harvest for the instant Andrew mana. Yeah, we have too much. So much going unused right now, but nothing you can really do. Okay, more purples here. So we have a purple and Camo combo. Well, you guessed it. We have to do Trample and Vision. So let's just clear out the entire clump here. And then I guess we'll let out Soul Harvest 2 to get back up to 800. Because our nourishment is right here. I have nourishment up, but sadly I can't use it yet. Gotta use the Trample in this combo. I think I'll wait to get back to 800 before using the nourishment. So come on. There we go. Had to delay that ability by like 20 seconds, but these are the little optimizations that you might need to make. Again, for that 12-15 run. Only time will tell to see if we actually needed that. I think in terms of saving mana, Ember is so much better than the Storm, because the Storm, or rather the Spear, because the spear is like an initial 100 already. So Ember is going to be cheaper for the most part, unless you're only using sword for like 1 second, in which case that's kind of counterintuitive. Unfortunately, I think I'll have to use it while Ember's on cooldown. At least that's how I think I want to play this. Need vision and spear so that we can lightning decamo, because the camo only lasts for 10 seconds. Unfortunately, now that we're entering multiple mob territory, I sadly have to waste a little bit more money on Storm. How is this? I'll do strong targeting. You know what? Instead of using Storm for multiple mobs, forget Ember and Echo. This thing probably saves me mana, although that is just a hunch. Look how much damage that does, though. All my homies love Ember. Okay, I lied. I probably still have to use Storm because we lack damage. And Ember ran out. Great news, we now got level 10, so do we just spam recovery? I think so, But it's a very delicate balance between making sure you don't use too much recovery so that you actually beat these around. So I'd say, okay, let's get off now. Let's go back to Spirit and Embering. I'm not gonna lie, this kind of stuff here is giving me a headache. Oh my god, we almost died there. And on just around 60 here, I'm pretty sure I did more micro for this video than the last 10 non-Corvus videos combined. This one's also a good opportunity to recover nourishment, by the way. So I'm gonna do that, but I think only one of them because I'm not getting a lot of mana from this. Okay, I was able to get off 2 nourishments this round. That's pretty good. Now I need to use level 10 here to recuperate mana. Also, this part here is kind of awkward. I restarted the game while... Now, from what I've heard, round 62 is a pretty tricky round, as you can see. There are so many purples that need help. Yeah, we'll use a Frost. It definitely helps. Yeah, I could stall quite a while, I feel like. Frost OP. It only lasts a couple seconds, but... I think that means we might be able to get all purples with 1 trample. That would be nice. Is that true? Nice. We did indeed do the thing. That's Pog. And I'll just drain mana with these 2 abilities to beat the F-mobs here. I think I'll save those for 63 if it's hard. Yeah, trample's only 180. Just do it. And dismiss the spear. I haven't really had much of a chance to use recovery. Unfortunate. Until now. Why are we doing this? Just to suffer? Why, yes. Why, yes, we are. Alright, what do I do for this round? I'll use level 10 ability. I'll freeze. I'll use haste. You know what? Perhaps I treated you too harshly, haste. Because haste is actually good at chasing. Like, especially that last straightaway if the spirit's in the wrong spot, I've noticed. If you really want to learn to hate yourself, then I would implore you to try out this challenge. I can't take the amount of optimizations anymore, and it's still only round 74. And we're still 7 levels away, with 20 rounds to go. Not sure if this is gonna happen or not. I think it's really just the nourishment that's driving me insane. Like, I can't. I'm losing my sanity every single round here. Also, vision doesn't last the whole round, does it? Let's see if I can get this to work. It does get all the camos, that's good. Again, we'll use every time a VP comes in as an excuse to recover and replenish. I think for this round transition, overload, and then let's wait for the spirits to come back so that we can trample them, of course. While doing that, there are just so many actions I have to do for this game, I have no idea what part to commentate. Literally every single round here is like 30 different actions. It's crazy. Sure, why don't we just overload? I don't give a crap. Alright, and that beats 79. I think this round we gotta abuse the, again, OP overload just to finish that round off. I got off 3 nourishments last round. That's pretty stonks. And hey, we got Soko's level 15. We need that. And let's do some close turreting, do that, and then overload. Again, beats all. I guess overload makes the 70s to 80s, even 90s easy. But at what cost? And another overload. This time I'm not beating the entire round, just to, I guess, maybe squeeze us some more nourishments. Time to blow everything this round. Is it worth doing a trample? I think there's so many mobs that it's worth. And then we'll just harvest some mana. Perhaps I beat too much of this round. Yeah, you might not want to pop everything, just so I can possibly save a nourishment. Alright, I can get away with, I think, a nourishment. And then that to end this round off with. And then we overload 85, yeah? Yeah. Forget it. Overload every single round. And again. And then this round, again, we'll use a max nourishment and then quickly replenish everything. Like that. Again, I feel like ever since I got Overload, the fun has actually increased. Every single round was pain in the 60s and even 70s, but this is not... This feels a lot less painful to play. That's all I'm saying. Unfortunately, I don't think we're gonna get that level 20 by round 95. Still 2.5 levels to go with, well, 4 rounds to go. Oh well, it is what it is. Alright, let's hope we're not dead here. Because of what I used on round 92. Yep, I can't beat these fortifieds. GG. GG. I timed my abilities pretty poorly last round. And now I have to pay with this. Alright, best run so far. But what does that even mean for us? Mana Shield, Trample. Nah, I give up. I knew I wasn't likely to get it on the first attempt, so let's just buy some levels. How many levels? I don't know. Level 19. I'm pretty sure I need the extra trample damage. It's really weak right now. Alright, so let's watch now. If I use trample here, just early, it should just wipe the floor. Yep, that's so much better. Crazy. Okay. And now we go back to recovery mode. And if I don't think 93 is that bad, Overload. It's all good. I still have 400 mana for vision, and right, I need a big hands. These DDTs. Just gotta be wary about the big hands on strong. It's quite annoying. There we go. That does it. And let's see. I think I would use this, replenish, and why not Overload to end the round? Hopefully that might have been badly timed. I'm getting way too risky here with the Overloads. Now, this is the most... I think this is the most important round. Round 95 is, I believe, the hardest round in the 1 TC Corvus challenge. So what I gotta do is basically, I gotta end this round off with basically all cooldowns. No other way around it. If I mess up and leave too many cooldowns up, then it actually might very well be impossible. Anyways, let's overload all the BFBs. Most of them, actually. Although, to be honest, I think I want to leave, like, at least one ZMG up. How is that gonna work? Forget. That didn't work out. Well, we gotta redo it. Let's try here. That's trash. Let's try that. No, that didn't work out. Oh, I can't do this. Okay, please get all the ZMGs. Oh. That's not what I wanted. I spent too long on this round, so I give up. We're spending all of it. It's probably doable to beat this round at only level 19 while being clean for 20, but for 95, but I don't know. This shit hard. Okay, so be very careful not to end the round with Overload. Let me try now. Okay, that might be doable. Only like 6 BFBs. So not only do I have to make sure most spells are off cooldown, I also have to, I think, have full mana. Maybe a Max Spear can just do it on its own. I don't know. Base Spear level 20 is pretty strong. Hopefully just Spear. See how good it is? Oh yeah, this is good, this is good. I like this. Yep, this is it. 780 mana going to 95, I like this. And now for the hardest round of the entire challenge. In fact, this round's so hard that I actually already pre-planned what I was gonna do for this round. First off, credits of Mass Maves. He has a video on how to beat 95, but this is back in 40.0, so it might be a little bit different with the nerfs and buffs. This is what I found worked for current version, though. So, in order, Dismiss Spear. I got a vision immediately. Fun fact, the trample still has vision, cam protection, even after vision wears out. You just have to use it before, well, it times out. So, let's do now, for example. Okay, and this step is pretty important. After you trample, we have to recover immediately, so we get vision again for the DTs. Alright? So, come on. There we go. Vision again. Do this. And I already messed up because I suck. It's really tricky, enough said. I think for my testing, this also helps a little bit. Repel. If I repel the first purple, that might buy me a little bit of time. Because ideally, if you trample, when I trample, I'd like to get every single purple that comes out. That allows me to delay when I use, like, everything else. So here we go. Yep, we got all of it. That's perfect. So now what I would do, I would do this. I would vision this. I need big hands now. And then Mana Shield. And then I have to move to this spot. Let me explain why. So the Echo, I probably don't win this round, by the way, but it'd be nice if I did. Yeah, But to explain, the big hands target strong, so you have to move it in a place where you pop the ceramics leaking at the same time as DDTs, and then delay the mana barrier as long as possible. I want to die in a video game. Alright, that's a pretty late. I don't know what I'm saying. But holy crap, this works. Hang on. What do I do with my hands? It's working. I'll turn off Storm. I'm out of mana. But yes. Now, it doesn't get easier from here. What do I want to do this round? I kind of want to overload, but that's probably a dumb idea. This was what I was worried about. Round 98. Everything's off cooldown right now, so I think what I gotta do is I likely have to recover, I feel like. But yeah, this round looks like recovery for sure. Overload. I don't care. And also, as you can probably tell by my voice, I'm pretty much done with Corvus right now. The run has gone from being really annoying to, I guess, being kind of fun using Overload, to now becoming annoying again. And I don't know what to do. Okay, and let's finish this off, please. I'll Echo and do all this. Ember too. I'm out of mana, sadly, so rip Spear, but hopefully Ember, Echo, and Frostbound take us home. Well, I can always reactivate by doing this. Come on, Repel. Repel. Storm, Frigate, please. And oh my god, we finally did it. We beat the first part, at least. Alright, it's go time. Everything. Even trample? Screw it, I'm trampling. I might leak a lot, but whatever. We're good. I'll use that Soul Harvest. And this does it, right? Mana Barrier. Okay, good. So I didn't care at all what abilities I used to beat 96, because 97 is very easy. Or rather, it's very long, so I can just dismiss everything and then recharge abilities. Holy crap, why did that round take so long? Round 97 should be a freebie round. I'm pretty sure I can use one Overload. Okay, just to do a little bit of damage, that's all. And then I think there should be more than enough track length to break down all the rest. Let's see. Yep, Harvest, and then I just Spear. Get back to max, and yeah, we have every cooldown up. This is great. That being said, I definitely want to overload 98. Question is, I don't want to beat the entire round, but how long should I wait? How about now? Is that too many FBFs? That's like 12. Is here a bad idea? Okay, this is trickier than I thought. I actually don't think there's a way to get all the Bloons this round, or like almost all of them with only one Spirit. So let me try the following. Echo. Do this. And then let's use the ability, how about now? There we go, 4, that's beautiful. If we can't beat 4 FBFs, then I don't know what to say, but I'll use Recovery so I recharge the Echo back for 99. Let's use that. Recovery can go. We just gotta hope Spear and Storm take us all the way. Maybe I can expend one other's ability, maybe Repel. Repel doesn't work on DTs, so sure, why not? Oh, I guess only if I need it. But we actually might not. No, this works. All right. Guys, if this is not the run, I don't know what to tell ya. This is as good as it gets. So what am I to do this round? Well, Vision, Echo, this, big hands on strong. Level 10 ability too. Use everything. Do I do the same thing as 95? I might. And I will. Oh my god. Holy crap, that almost didn't work. But we just first tried 99. The moment of truth. This will determine if we effed up or not, because I don't have mana to cast Echo Big Hands. That is unfortunate. I have mana now, so I will do it. Okay, I promise I'm not dead here. GG. Thank you, Overload, for saving hours of my life. I don't think I want to touch Corvus with a 10-foot pole after this run. Let's just say. But there you have it. Corvus soloing Chimps mode. With more optimization with the Norseman in the early game, yes, I can definitely see not spending money being possible. But that's enough pain and suffering for today. Anyways, after 4 hours, my take, it's less that specific rounds are really, really hard, and more that just because of the Corvus micro, every single round is a slog, a battle, to make sure that you don't mess up your timings for the next round, so that makes it really annoying to attempt more than anything else. Corvus is still broken, that is all.